Is black. Alrighty.
All right, so these are all interesting waters that we're navigating. I had a live stream going, and then for whatever reason, Facebook stopped it. And now we're back. Here we are. So I don't know if like it's possible too many people are sharing it at once, and Facebook was like, hey, this is not cool. I don't know. But welcome, everybody. We're just a couple minutes behind here because of this technology stuff. But hey, these are all new adventures we're all on, right? New, exciting times. Exciting in different ways, I suppose. We've got the cast entering. Oh, hey, speaking of cast entering, look at that. Everly, you want to say hi?
Hi.
All right. So we're getting this ready, and looks like we've got a few of the cast members in. Do us a favor as we get rolling here.
About cast members, here's the girl to call.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and hop up here.
What's going on?
What are you doing downstairs with mommy?
I just heard something up here, so I wanted to
All right, so I've got you on the schedule, Everly. You're going to perform right around 8:10. So go ahead and you can take this with you if you want. Go ahead and take it, show it to mommy, tell her, hey, this is what's going down. Okay, so close the door on your way out. Yeah. Yeah. Come on up when you're on the schedule there. You can figure it out. Yeah, I'll give you a call. I'll give you 5 minutes, okay? I'll be your stage manager. I'm the producer. I'm the editor. It's happening. It's all happening here, right now. All right, so as I was mentioning on the prior feed, before Facebook blocked the first video, normally the performers and we go into a little room before the start of the show and work some stuff out. And it's possible that when I tried to do that, start a second room, that's when Facebook said, hey, something's going on here and put a stop to us. But hopefully everybody can see us now, and you're going to get a little bit of behind the curtain, behind the magic as I talk to the cast here and we work out some stuff. So it looks like Kevin, Greg, are you in?
Yes, sir. Here I am. Hello. Cool.
Do a little roll call here. Dan Franklin. I don't think he's in the new one yet.
Yes, I am.
He is. Welcome.
I'm right here.
Great. Danny Roque. He's there. I see him. There he is. And we got Danny Carey. St. Germain's going to be a little bit late. Do we have Todd Stubler? Not quite yet.
He's lagging again.
It's just his lag. Here's a little inside joke from our rehearsal yesterday when we all jumped on here and tried to figure this out. Mike West, he's there. I see him. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Everly's here. Dylan.
I'm here.
Dylan's here. Joy. What's up? Katie's here. Looks like everybody's here so far except Danny and
what? Huh?
The other Danny. Yeah, so we've got a Dan, a Danny, a Daniel, and a Danny in the show tonight. It's going to be fun. Okay, so I'm going to try to knock this out in about 4 minutes. Cast, a few notes. This is the behind the magic stuff. Sorry, guys, if you're watching live. Just real quick, when you're not performing, please make sure your cameras are disabled and your mute's on. And if we're playing a game that is in speaker view, which is like one person on the screen per time or at a time. Make sure you give, if you start your line, this is improv here, guys. If you start your line and it's going to be a quick, short line, try and make it a longer line, because this lag is a couple seconds behind. So if you just jumped in with a real quick line, the video is going to miss you completely. But hopefully any of the games that we're playing that involve seeing a lot of faces at the same time will all be in gallery mode. And talking about the games real quick, just for the people that I haven't played certain games with, just making sure everybody's on the same page. Everybody knows 99. Okay, everybody who's watching now, we're gonna start a game. It's our warm-up game. It's called 99. So throw out at us household items or professions, and we're gonna just come up with jokes that around the theme of 99 whatevers walk into a bar, and whether it's household items or the professions, start sending us those so I can see them here in our comments once we get there. Cast, know it all. Danny Groders, you're going to be playing this in place of Carrie St. Germain because she's going to be late. So Kevin, Todd, Danny Roque are also playing that game. So the way it all goes, know it all. We've never played it in a live show. We're going to ask for questions from the audience, not like advice questions, but like factual questions, like what makes gravity? And then Kevin, Danny Roque, Danny Groders, and Todd Stubler are going to go rotating one word at a time to form the answer to that question. So Kevin would be like, the reason the gravity exists is. So we're going to play that in gallery mode. So hopefully that works. Technology's cool. ABC challenge, Danny and Dylan, you know that game. Trigger word. Dylan knows it. Dan Franklin knows it. Danny knows it. So in that game, let's do it in gallery mode. Rather than turning our cameras on and off, let's get up and leave the chair. Does that make sense? Thumbs up, Dan. Cool. Next, we're playing press conference. We're going to ask Danny just to mute her computer while we figure out what she did. And all performers obviously involved to be the press in that game. Good, bad, worst. Danny Groders, Danny Roque, Danny Carey. You guys are going to be good, bad, worst. I don't care who's good, who's bad, and who's worst. And for those of us asking questions, let me go back to press conference. If we're members of the press and we're asking questions, let's start with the most basic questions first. And as we guide the person along, or Danny along to her correct answers, we can make them more specific. But again, those first questions should be very vague. Let's get to questions only. We're going to do that in gallery mode. We're going to try it like just on a rotation. It's going to be crazy. But if we're in a gallery mode and we see if we go clockwise, whenever someone's out, the next person up in the clockwise gallery will be in. Party quirks. Danny Roque, you're okay to host it? You do great at hosting. Yeah, cool.
I'm terrible at this one, guessing. But
you've done great in our live shows. So we are going to, if we're members or if we're coming into the party, we're party guests. Dylan's joining us from the most infected place yet. Let me show you. There he is. Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
Okay, so if we're back to the party. Oh no, I just highlighted his video and now I don't know how to get back to mine. Speaker view, me, hello, spotlight video, there I am. Technology, we are going to, so if you're a party guest, come in, be kind of vague, And then if Danny's having a hard time, then get more specific. And Danny, make sure as the host, you let everybody in first before you start picking them off. Cool.
Gotcha.
And World's Worst. We played this at one picnic. We're going to see how it goes. But for that, this is for the performers. We're going to just need jokes, kind of like 99, but based off of a profession. You basically just give a one-liner or a quote that the world's worst whatever would say. So if it's like, I don't know, a construction worker, you walk up with like a hammer and be like, what does this do? I mean, that's just the most basic thing, but we're going to have fun. It's going to be fun. We are learning as we go. And on that note, let's go. All right. We know I might adjust the schedule a little bit here since I know we got to get Kevin out of here and we're starting 10 minutes late. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 21st ever Paulie's Picnic, a thing in a virtual place with people. If you haven't noticed yet, we're all good. We're all learning as we go here in this world, this crazy world that we're adjusting to, all of us all together. And we started this thing, for those of you who have been there from the very beginning, we started this thing for like I don't even remember, 20 picnics ago, as a way for performers to get out in front of people and try new things. And what perfect, I mean, that's what's happening right here, right now. We as performers are trying new things. For us, this is crazy. I've never played improv games over a webcam. I've never, had live performances broadcast to such a broad audience. Anybody in the world could be watching us right now, and that's exciting. So if you're out there, please share. If you're enjoying the show, share the link. And I'll just give you a quick intro here to how this came about. We know with everything that's going on, it's totally serious, and it's it's a huge bummer. It's a challenge that we're all dealing with, but myself, I know a lot of my friends are full-time performers where you work at Disneyland full-time, or you play at bars every night, or you perform at weddings every weekend. And for these friends of mine who are all incredibly talented, all of the income is currently gone. So they're feeling it, and we needed to find a way to get in front of people and maybe make a couple of bucks. So this stream is totally free, but I've encouraged our performers, if they'd like to get any financial help out of the show, to share links with you guys when it's their time to perform, whether it's their PayPal or their Venmo links. And please, if you're able to, throw them a tip. I know that with what's going on, a lot of people are out of work. So we understand if you're not in a place where you can do that. But if you can, if you're still making steady income and you're still supporting the arts and you enjoy seeing stuff that and efforts being made to bring you live entertainment when we're not supposed to be leaving our house, hopefully this can be something that we start, and maybe we can build up and make it stronger as we get. Nobody knows when this thing's going to end. So thank you. We ask your forgiveness, your patience while we work out the kinks here, but here we go. We're going to get started with a little game we like to call 99. As I mentioned just a minute ago, this game is where we make up jokes, 99 whatevers, walk into a bar based on your suggestions. And thank you guys on the live stream for throwing suggestions at us. Looks like the first one that catches my eye here is hand sanitizer wipes. 99 sanitizer wipes, walk into a bar. If you're a performer, you got something good, unmute yourself and step right up.
99 hand sanitizer wipes, walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve sanitizer wipes here. 99 hand sanitizer wipes say, well, we just clean you out anyway.
That was amazing. I'm sorry for those of you that didn't see because I had myself spotlighted. I'm still learning. That was Dylan White, everybody. Dylan, say hello again. Let me test this out.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, there it is. Now you can see me when I talk.
Excellent. Okay, that's something I just learned. All right, a little break in the action, but back to 99 hand sanitizer wipes.
99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar, and they were just gelling.
$99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar. It was a very sterile environment.
No. How about now? 99.
Or yeah, go.
99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar, and it was an easy pickup.
$99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar, and they just say we're wiped out.
99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar. Bartender says, keep it clean.
99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar, and they say, we weren't meant for that purpose, but they've been using us for some real weird stuff out there.
99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve hand sanitizer wipes here. 99 hand sanitizer wipes say, it's okay, we got plenty of alcohol of our own.
99 hand sanitizer wipes walk into a bar. Oh, this is so bad. Bartender says, we're out of alcohol. The wife said, suck it.
What? What?
There's alcohol. Insane. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is, let's see, we've got, how about, toilet paper. Oh, but that's the same kind of a thing. Spatulas.
99 spatulas walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve spatulas here. And 99 spatulas flip out. 99 spatulas walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve spatulas here. 99 spatulas say, well, we're going to overturn that.
99 spatulas walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve spatulas here. And the spatulas say, that's cool, we're fried.
Am I on?
You're not. You're not.
Am I on?
You're not.
99 spatulas walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind. Oh, maybe we do. Well, we don't. Maybe we do. And the spatulas say, hey, stop waffling.
99 spatulas walked into a bar and it was really oily. So the bar was closed because it was oily.
What?
It was too oily.
99 spatulas.
Oh. Is this a Dan off?
Dan off. Hey, you go, buddy.
Okay, 99 spatulas walk into a bar and they say, you wouldn't by any chance have seen 99 eggs. They just flipped on me.
99 spatulas walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, this isn't enough money for your bill. And they say, well, it's all we could scrape together.
Oh,
nice.
I like it.
Last one. We got to get Kevin Gregg out of here before 8. And I got one from Eric O'Hare here. Tea bags.
Oh.
I think we all went the same place with that one.
Yeah, for sure.
99 tea bags. Where you at, fellas?
All right, fine. 99 tea bags walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't take tea bags here. 99 tea bags say, well, that takes a lot of balls.
I'm going to keep it clean and say that 99 tea bags walked into a bar and they were kind of sad. And the bartender says, hey, what's with the oolong face?
Oh.
99 tea bags walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve tea bags here. 99 tea bags say, ooh, that's steep.
Oh.
99 tea bags walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, what's up, Earl? Why are you so gray?
99 tea bags walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, what do you take? And they say, oh, just a cup of hot water, please.
Aw.
99 tea bags walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve tea bags here. And the tea bags say, come on, give us some sugar.
Oh.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up our warm-up game of 99. Thank you guys so much for your suggestions. Tossing it out here on the Facebook Live to interact with us in this crazy improv over the webcam game. Performers, if you could mute your microphones at this time. We're going to jump out of order a little bit because, as I mentioned, Mr. Kevin Gregg, he's got some family stuff he has to do on the interwebs, not in person, not socially distant, but over the internet. And he's got a story for us he wants to share. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce one of my favorite performers in the world, Mr. Kevin Gregg. Kevin, the floor is yours.
Paulie, love you dearly, buddy. Thank you for opening this up, and thanks for just hosting this tonight, because this is just absolutely awesome. And I think more than anything else, just what I wanted to say tonight to everybody that's joining in is just thinking about you, man. Just thinking about you and just hoping just the absolute best for your family, for your friends. I know it's a real challenging time, right? None of us here have seen anything like this. And I think more than anything else, I just want to just give a message of hope to all of you guys that this is going to pass while we're going through this. And I know it can be super challenging at times. And yeah, I think a couple of things that I just wanted to share was this. This is a real awesome opportunity for us to figure out new ways that we can reconnect with other people, right? This is just one of several major meetings and gatherings that I've had this last week that have been amazing, right? And when you see all these smiling faces and these happy faces, I've seen this happening with church gatherings, with men's group gatherings, things like that. And even tonight, the main fact that I have to jump off is that we have a family online commitment that we've done before. We're all gathering together. So I just want to tell you more than anything else, if you're watching this tonight, that you're not alone at all, that there's somebody that's literally just a click away. And the fact that we're living the 21st century, that all of this stuff is available to us, I'm so thankful and grateful that this can happen. A couple of things that I just want to share with you that I've been sharing with other people is try to figure out routines for yourself, right? As much as we may want to Netflix and chill, right? It's probably not the best time to absolutely do that, but we've got the opportunity to be able to reach out to other people too, whether that's online or also, here's an awesome thing that I got to do this morning, right? My parents live over in West Hollywood. I'm over in North Hollywood. And, you know, some of these apps for things coming in, it's now taking a lot longer. So it's not coming in. I literally had a moment with, we've got these awesome protein bars that I eat from Costco that I'm absolutely in love with. They ended up coming in. I put them in for a 1 to 2 day rush, and they ended up not coming until like 6 days later. But I literally felt like a kid on Christmas morning when they showed up at my front door, right? So if you have anybody in your life, whether it's parents, whether it's any neighbors or whatever, do yourself a favor, get on a mask, get on some gloves, get out there, socially distance as best as you can. But I like to say this, right? It's not just social distancing. I like to think of it about social distance fellowshipping. That's what you can do with each other during this time. And if you're at a point right now where you're at home and you're just kind of going, I'm going absolutely stir crazy, or I just can't feel like I can get anything done, the biggest thing that I want to recommend is just do the smallest little thing that you have available to you, even if it just means making your bed or calling a friend or even doing something crazy like reading a book or writing a letter. We're going to get through this. Like, I literally feel a whole bunch of hope with this. It's drastically changed the landscape that we're in right now, but it doesn't mean that we can't turn something like this into good. And I think what Paul's doing here tonight is a perfect example of that. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful gathering here God bless you. Onward and upward. Thanks, Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting at home, please give it up for Kevin Gregg. Give him a big hand. We can still applaud. We can still cheer, even if we're sitting alone at home.
I have friends trying to get on.
Yeah. Well, that seems like a personal problem. Talk to your
No,
wife about
not
that.
get it on.
Oh.
Well, they're not trying to get off, so that's at least something.
All right. So we should be streaming on the Paulie's Picnic, a thing in a place with people Facebook page.
Got you.
Made a real easy link at onlinevariettyshow.com. Takes you right to that Facebook link. It might be confusing because they shut down that first video we tried to start it with. And if you're just joining us, welcome. We have 100 people watching. That's more than we usually have in a room. So this is awesome for us. And thank you again, Kevin. Enjoy your conversation with your family. That's the most important at this time for sure. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a gentleman who helped me start this thing, get it off the ground. He was very instrumental in the first picnic and pretty much every picnic. And he's my brother from another creative mother. I love this guy to death. I would go fall on a basket full of toilet paper for him. Yeah, that sounds softer than I meant it to sound. But he's going to be entertaining us tonight with some of his amazing music. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Dan Franklin. Dan!
Wow. Thanks, Paul. You would fall on a basket of toilet paper for me. Hey, so how does this sound? Can you hear all that?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Oh, good.
And by the toilet paper comment, I just meant because it's really valuable right now.
Hi, Everly.
Dan says hi.
Hi.
He's about to play us a song though, so we're gonna let him play.
Yeah. So, as you guys may or may not know, I've been working on a new album, and that album has been kind of on the back burner because I've been doing the musical scores for The Haunted Man and for Mantra, and that's taking up all of my free time, which I have more of now. So I'll be able to kind of finish those things up and get more to the album. But it's kind of fun album. It's very introspective. And there's a tune on the album that I'm going to play for you called The Shark in the Fishbowl. It's kind of a story of my life kind of album. And at this point in my life, I was in high school in a very small town, and I played guitar, and not a lot of people played guitar in that small town. Certainly didn't play it well if they did. And, when you're in high school and you play guitar in a small town, you can get pretty arrogant about that. And so I decided to just kind of write a fun kind of arrogant song about how I felt at that time. Preface that by saying, I know it's an absolutely horrible way to feel and to think, but, when you're writing songs and you're writing about, who you were at that time, that's totally valid. So anyway, it's fun and it's fast, so there's that. Got a guitar, got a skateboard, got a girlfriend, now let's not pretend a guy like me needs anything else. I'm persuaded, inundated by somebody, want your ponies in this shithole town, dropping names around. Maybe she shoulda, coulda, woulda, they can see. There's a shark in the fishbowl, a wolf in the petting zoo. It's nothing any of you can do to stop this fool snatching your fragile pride. I ain't taking no prisoners, give me all you got. Ready you get up, just like you should know that I'm taking over here. And all the other guppies, there's a shark in the fishbowl. On a rampage, disregarding the notion that the walls are closing in on me. Everything's fine, just fine. Their eyes, they're terrified. You know, wildest dreams have never seen a set of teeth like these right here. Soon they're gonna feel how sharp they really are. There's a shark in the fishbowl, a wolf in the There's nothing any of you can do to stop this fool smashing your fragile pride. I ain't taking risks, so give me all you got to give. Whether you get up, just like you should know that I'm taking over you. All the other W's are shark in the fishbowl. So hide in the plastic castle. All of these other assholes, you better hope I don't get hungry. Hey, There's a shark in the fishbowl, a wolf in the petting zoo. There's nothing any of you can do to stop this fool smashing your fragile pride. So I ain't taking no risks, give me all you got to give. Well, you get on just like you should know. I'm taking over you. How do you get there's a shark in the fishbowl? Wiping it out the top, move out of this bowl. Until the shark in the fishbowl. Yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dan Franklin.
It's your birthday. We gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't.
We're gonna hear more from him later. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just kind of an experimental way to bring you the show. Normally, we're all in the same room and we're feeling the energy. So, Dan, thank you for that. That's amazing. Next up, we're gonna do an improv game featuring Daniel Groders, Danny Roque, Todd Stubler, and Kevin Bounced. Hey Dan, are you Dan Franklin? Are you up for this game?
Yeah, which one is it?
All right, so this is a game you've never played before. It's called Know It All. We're gonna bring in Dan, Danny, Daniel, and Todd. Go ahead and unmute yourself and enable your video. And Danny Carey, she's waiting in the wings. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Carey's here. Unmute yourself and say hello. Introduce yourself. We can't hear you. Okay, we're gonna work on that. In the meantime, in order for this kind of gallery view to work, we need people who aren't performing to disable their cameras. So Todd, if you can disable the camera. Stop video feed. Mike, if you can just stop video feed. Danny, if you can stop video feed. Danny Saint me. And I should have. I'm sorry, Todd. What am I doing? You're in this game. Todd, come back on. I'm so dumb.
Aren't I in it too?
Yeah, you guys are in it. So, if you're out there watching, live, go ahead and ask us a question that's factual, not something that is you need advice for or is an opinion. Ask us a factual question, and I'm going to explain to these guys who are playing how it works. So we're going to get a question, and then you are all one mind. And it looks to me like if I'm looking at it on my phone and I disable my video, yeah, you're going to be in the order of, pay attention here, Daniel Groders, Danny Roque, Todd Stubler, Dan Franklin. So that's the order you're going to go in. Groders, Roque, Stubler, Franklin.
Did I change my name to Dan?
No, please don't. So Groders, Roque, Stubler, Franklin, that is your order. And you're each going to answer with a word, the next word in the sentence. So for instance, if the question is, why is the sky blue? Groders would start with the. Roque would say the next word. Stubler would say the next word. Franklin would say the next word. You are all one mind all together, and the questions are coming in. The first one we have here from Angelica.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do we need to leave just a little hair of space in between each word?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
All right. So,
sure.
First question from Angelica out in Moore Park, California. How many pounds of lipstick does the average woman consume in her lifetime? All great and knowing know-it-all man, go ahead.
1
Woman
Has
Many
forms
of
eating
things.
so
lipstick
is
1,000
percent
the
best
consumption
you
can
do.
I hope that answered your question, Angelica. From the greatest minds.
You nailed it.
The single
You need to
greatest
wait.
mind
I know.
out there.
I'm sorry. I had a good word.
We're gonna hop up to the next question in the queue from Melissa down in Long Beach. Do penguins have knees?
Sometimes
penguins
have
some
fat
knees
on
their
back
which
happen
to
be
not
on
their back. God.
I thought I was the one drinking.
I'm gonna have another just to make
I
sure.
had nothing. So
Hey, just a quick reminder, you guys are doing great. You're supposed to be the all-knowing. You're supposed to be very wise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
It's
know what?
working. It's working out.
What do you have against back knees?
None if you're a frigid bird, I suppose.
that's
All
true.
right, so let's take one more here.
One more.
And this comes from Neil Patton. How much beer does the average college musician drink their first year?
Ooh.
When
College
Musicians
Drink
they
often
get
very
masticative.
the
musicians
also
Guzzle.
beer
like
skunks.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the all-knowing mind of Danny Todd Dan. Wow.
That was
All right.
masticative. It's a very
It
well
was
known word. I don't know what the problem
Okay,
is.
you guys in your all-wise knowing minds, go ahead and mute, turn your cameras off, so I can introduce
and miss this.
our next musical guest. Ladies and gentlemen, and Mike, go ahead and turn your microphone and your video on at this time. We go way back. We go back like 20 years. We used to work together in the same mom and pop Italian restaurant. And oh my goodness, it's been a while. But he used to perform back then at the restaurant while people were dining and having great meals with their families. He's amazing. If you live here in Ventura County, you've seen him around at Stonehouse, Westlake Village, Cafe Forense, all the good places where you can get good music and good food. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce one of our featured musical performers tonight, Mr. Mike West. Mike, take it away.
Have Mike a little bit further back from the mic.
Okay. Oh, well, I got an actual microphone here. All right. I want to thank Paulie for putting this on. Thank you so much. And I appreciate your donations. I made a little thing here. I got a PayPal, Venmo, Mike West Rock, same handle for all of them. And just going to do a little instrumental for you guys to start off, get the fingers all limber.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, give it up for Mike West. Mike, can you read us what your Venmo and PayPal is again?
Oh, yeah. Venmo and PayPal, same handle. Oh, boy. Somebody called in. Same handle, Venmo and PayPal, Mike West Rocks.
Mike West Rocks. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big part we're trying this out tonight is because so many of my amazingly talented friends are out of work. They can't do their regular gigs. They can't play their weddings, their restaurants, and or their shifts at Disneyland. So if you still have a job, if you're in a good situation and you can help our amazing performers out, please feel free to tip them. And performers, if you can, post your links on the feed of the live video so we have them. And next, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our next performer, the lovely, beautiful, and talented Miss Everly Grace Carganilla. Everly, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you can say what you want first, and then I'll put these on.
Wait, I can't read.
Yeah, stand in the center. Just sing or speak up toward the microphone.
Can't you bring it
But then it'll block the camera. So just project.
Oh. Hi everybody, it's me, Everly Carganilla, and I know all the coronavirus is really being like really crazy, going a lot, and we can't handle what we need, and we just have to like get everything done really quick and always have each other's backs and take care and don't be scared, and take care of each other. That's what you need to do, because I just want to sing a little song, and that's what the song's about.
All right. Do you want to introduce the song?
It's called Count on Me.
All right. These are a little big for you, so
Yeah.
as long as you can hear the music, I think you'll be okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Let me make sure the music's turned up.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Find out what we're made of. We are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, I'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, my shoulder when you cry. Don't never let go, never say goodbye. Though you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. I don't really count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Everly Grace. I am sorry. I couldn't mix. I couldn't hear it. And because you had the headphones, but I think I fixed it towards the end there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sitting through as I blasted her voice away. And Everly, thank you so much. I know it's past your bedtime. That yawn killed me. All right, so
I'm not sleepy.
oh, I'm sure you're.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so next up, we're gonna play a little ABC challenge with Danny and Dylan. hang on just a second, babe. Ladies and gentlemen, what I need from you is a letter of the alphabet and a location while I get Danny Roque and Dylan White in here.
Why are you saying that weird way?
Sorry.
Hey, is my mic working just to check?
Yes!
I figured that.
Is that Danny? Okay, good.
And okay, I'll be back. I'm muting. Bye.
Yeah, if you can get some light in there, that'd be cool. I mean, we'd like to see you and hear you.
What?
If you can. Okay, there you go.
A little light.
I'm just closer
Hi,
to the
Danny.
thing now. Hi.
Okay, yeah.
We like to keep our house dark and scary. Hang on.
And Danny, if you could also disable the video here. And I'm going to disable mine as well.
Disable my video. Okay.
No. The other Danny. Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
So many Dannys.
Too many. Okay. So we should have Danny Roque and Dylan White in the room. And our first letter that came in was the letter J, as in John. And the first location that came in was Ojai. Take it away.
J's and Ojai are silent.
Knowing that, you shouldn't be using them.
Like I would ever, because it's a Spanish word. You don't pronounce them.
Man, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
No, I don't. Please explain.
Sorry. Okay, if you insist, but I'd really rather talk about something else.
Pray tell, what would you rather talk about?
Queen, the Earth, Wind, and Fire, Cher, anything musical.
Rock concerts, basically.
Pretty much. I'm sorry. Sorry, I meant to say pretty much.
Time to stop day drinking, Danny.
Understood.
Vegas would be a much more interesting place to hang out than Ojai, I think.
Wouldn't it?
Xenomorphs would be a frightening thing to happen, I think, more so than this virus that we're trying to escape here in Ojai.
You always know the perfect thing to say.
Zoos would be good to have here. That would be something else we could do.
Another topic this late in the game?
Better late than never.
Can't argue with you.
Don't. I'll win.
Even now, you want to start a fight.
Fight? No, I'm just trying to find common ground.
Good idea and good suggestion.
Hey, what do you say we get out of Ojai?
Indubitably.
Give it up for Danny Roque and Dylan White.
Who spelled mostly correct.
You started doing the alphabet backwards.
Yeah, well.
You're fine. I didn't even explain how the game is played before you started it.
We could do that sometime too, do the alphabet backwards. CYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA.
So if you had, wow, that was really good. That was really impressive. I've had enough of these to know I didn't even know what was going on. But if you're just tuning in, the point of that game was to start every next line of the scene with the next letter of the alphabet and cycle around. They did great for the most part. We'll play that again in a future show and everybody will know what's going on. And I'd like to introduce one of our other featured performers tonight. She's taking the stage for the first time tonight, and she's been performing in picnics for a couple of years now. And we love having her on every time. I think the first time, Joy, are you there? I don't think your camera's on.
I'm sorry, it's on now.
There you are. The first time you were in a picnic, you were still in high school, right?
Yeah, I was a senior in high school.
And now no one's in school.
I am. Come on.
I mean.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Joy Dorco. Joy, take it away.
Okay, y'all. So I just want to start this off by kind of channeling my grandma and telling you everything that's going to be wrong with this. Anyways, I was trying to figure out what to do today, and I was all, you know what? I'm going to ask everybody I know. And so maybe 2 hours before the show, decided I was going to write a parody. So there's me explaining why it's not going to be that good. But without any further ado, as soon as I pulled the track that I thought I already had pulled up, it's going to start with an ad. It decided to be unpulled up. We got 5 seconds on this ad, and I'm so sorry. Ooh, and oh, that's way too. Here we go. Breakfast at home with my bottles of water. My grandma groceries, what a great granddaughter. Pasta and Lysol and canned everything. Panic by all the essential things. Going through scabby strips to be a savage. Who would have thought I'd be eating a sandwich? Rather be holed up alone with my things. Wipe my own ass like I wipe everything. My hands are sudden, my rice is cooking. Make big deposits, my gloves are popping. You like my math? Do you think? By all of them, I see it, you need it, I want it, I got it, yeah, I want it, I got it, 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 you like my math, G thing, by all of them, I see it, I want it, I want it, I got it, yeah, but but we won't be no nurses, hope it don't mean more people being hearses, rather FaceTime all my friends with these verses, think Ubu and Zoom are my brand new addiction, who said toilet paper can't cure a virus, must have not had enough TB to fight it, they say which brand, I say nah, I want all of them. Healthiness is the same price as my charming. My smile is beaming. My house is gleaming. The way it shines, but don't come see it. Stack of TP all in my closet. 1 ply and 2. I want it, I got it. Yeah, I want it, I got it. 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 You like my math? Do you think? All of them. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Now receipts be looking like phone numbers. If it ain't all of them, then wrong number. Got a lifestyle and a business called the way they be setting the tone for me. I don't mean to brag, but I'll be like, put it in the bag. Yeah, from doorknobs to the rags, all cleaned up like my ass. Yeah, blink, go from the toilet to sink. Don't even stop once to sink, so food is a brink. Don't worry, got everything. 20-second course to sing. Look at my watch, washing my hands carefully for 20 seconds. Little worried about losing my job, but don't worry, I won't be no slob. Yeah, I want it, I got it. 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 You like my math? Gee, thanks. $5. I see it, I want it, I want it, I got it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joy. I can hear the applause at home. Thank you, guys.
I'm feeling the love. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, good. Great job. And we'll have Joy back a little bit later in the show. And Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for joining us. We still got like 100 people watching. That's amazing. We normally can only fit about 60 or 70 in a room. So I'm so glad to have you all here. It's amazing. So at this time, I'm going to invite our players of the next game, who are myself, Dylan White, Dan Franklin, Danny, Carrie St. Germain. Come on into the room here.
Hello.
It says I can't start my video because you have to start it.
Sorry, it's all part of this learning curve. All right, so we're going to play a game called Trigger Word.
But Paul, you have to start my video. It says you can't start your video because the host has stopped it. There we go. Thank you.
Did I say we're learning here? All right, so we're going to play a game called Trigger Word. And for this, we just need random words from the audience. If you're out there watching, streaming live, please just in the feed, give us a word you would use every day, an everyday word you'd use in a sentence. And we're going to assign one of these words to each of the players. We've got Dan Franklin, Dylan White, myself, Dylan White, myself, and Danny Carey St. Germain. And let's see. Okay, good. I'm getting, I got stage managers like in a regular show, but they're texting me about stuff that's going on. So we're good. All right, first one came in. It's pizza. Pizza is going to be Dan Franklin because of his shirt. He looks like a pepperoni. Help.
What?
From Katarina. I don't know. I just had pizza. in like, because we always did before shows where we could actually hang out with each other. Help from Kat. Okay, that's going to be me. I'll be help. Dan Franklin is pizza. Dylan's the next one from Diana. It's dog. And the fourth one in for Miss Danny Carey is going to be spleen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we've got pizza for Dan Franklin, help for myself, dog for Dylan, and spleen for Danny. And whenever one of these words is used in a sentence, if it's Dan's word, he needs to either exit or enter. If it's Dylan's word, he needs to exit or enter and find a reason why that would make sense in the scene. And so we as players need to remember those words as well. Pizza, help, dog, and spleen, because we all use that every day.
So often.
Sarah, thank you for that. All right. Just like an improv game, you can start on stage or off. And if it will, hang on, let me remind myself. If it will help.
Oh. So are we starting? Hello, I've been waiting for my pizza for like an hour. Can anybody help me?
Hi there. Did you ask for some help?
Yes, I need help with my pizza. The pizza I've been waiting for an hour.
Sorry, my dog's spleen is ruptured.
I'm out.
Anyway, I can help you with the pizza.
Hi, I'm a veterinarian, and I understand that your dog's spleen has ruptured.
Yes, it's true. I was feeding it too much
pizza.
pizza.
Is it possible to eat too much pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, you all need to stop talking about your dog because, again, I have been waiting on my pizza for an hour.
Fine,
So,
I'll stop.
Thank you so much. Hi, so you said you could help me?
Yes, but only if you bring me pizza.
Okay.
You want this or not?
Oh, I do. Thank you. Oh, my pizza. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that'll be $3.99.
$3.99.
It's a quarantine special.
Oh.
Listen, every little bit helps. It's my dog's spleen. I gotta get it fixed.
Well, I'm just gonna take this and run.
Okay. So you were gonna help me with my problem?
Good. I'm glad she left. She was. Yeah, because I'm glad she left. She seemed to have a real issue with us talking about this. So I was wondering, what is it that happened with your dog's spleen?
Well,
Okay.
you see, I was feeding it pizza. Hold that thought.
Speaking of pizza, I asked for a pepperoni pizza, and I just opened this, and it has mushrooms all over it, and that's unacceptable to me.
Yeah. Well, that's the special.
Mushrooms are known to rupture the spleen of certain breeds of dogs.
Okay, I'll just come back later.
The pizza you want is the pizza you would feed to dogs.
Well, let me see, because he was having a problem. So let me see if I have the cure to help him.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you let me know if I can be of any more.
I sure hope he can help my dog.
Well, I can. I'm more than happy to help you with your dog, but I just need to go figure out basically how to best to treat the spleen.
All right. This is now getting a little bit ridiculous. So I just went and asked my dad if he could eat the mushroom pizza, and he can't. So I don't know what else to say here.
My dad just showed up.
Oh, okay. That doesn't help me at all.
So about your spleen.
Well, I'm not here to talk about that.
That's a lot easier. That is a lot easier to do live and in person on a stage. Wow. Okay, so thank you guys for that. Next up, I would like to reintroduce Mr. Dan Franklin. Is that correct? No, I'm sorry, Mr. Mike West, back to the stage to serenade us once again. Mike. Mike, you gotta get your videos turned off. Yeah, go check on Mom, baby. That's good. Your video's off. There we go. Are we good? There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike West.
All right, y'all. Let me get these lyrics up here. All right, once again, Paul, thanks for doing this, man. It's definitely people in the industry of service and entertainment that are suffering right now, but I love to see all the creativity amidst all the craziness, just how we figure out this. All right, this is a special request from my dad, actually. It's a little Ryan Adams song, and it's called "Give Me Something Good." Here we go. I can't talk. My mind is so blank. So I'm going for a walk. I got nothing left to say. I can't see the darkness on the rise. So I'll be waiting here until the end of time. All my life been shaking, wanted something, wanted everything I have. It was broken, give me something good, give me something good, give me something, give me something good, give me something good. I was playing dead. Doesn't make a sound. Holding my breath, going underground. just like a social bubble. Living yesterday. All my life been shaking, wanted something, holding everything I have. It was broken, give me something good, give me something good, give me something, give me something good, give me something good, get me something good, all alone. All my life been shaking, wanting something, holding everybody captive. Meditation, give me something good, give me something good, give me something, give me something good, give me something good, get me something good, get me something good, oh no. Folks, thank you very much. Mike West rocks, PayPal and Venmo, thank you.
He's on that magic stick, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Mike West at Mike West Rocks on PayPal and Venmo. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more as. Can you close the door, Ben? Thanks.
Dad, I'm just going to tell you something real quick. I'm going to go watch with my mom.
Okay.
Where's the walk? Oh.
Can you close the door, please? You've all seen that like CNN feed when the guy's daughter comes in and the mom's like
she runs, charges in there like there's a fire.
So anywho, so for this game we call press conference. It's one of my favorites of all time. Danny Carey has done Danny St. Germain. So sorry, so many Dannys.
Doesn't matter.
Has done something amazing at a location with a celebrity wearing something. And I'm going to get those from you guys. Danny St. Germain, Carrie St. Germain, you need to, unplug, go away. So if you've got those, send them to us on the Facebook Live stream in the comments here. What was it amazing that she did? Or what was she wearing? Or where was she? And what celebrity was she with? And she's going to have no idea because she's unplugged and walked away. But she's going to hold a press conference about how amazing what she did was. And she's going to figure it out by our questions. The rest of the cast and performers tonight are going to act as members of the press and ask her questions. And in her most convincing way possible, she is going to hold this press conference in which throughout she figures out what it is that she did.
So Danny Carey said, message her on Facebook when it's time to come back.
Oh no.
She just messaged. Or I can do it. I'll let her know. You tell me and I'll let her know.
Okay, well, let's figure it out. So we got some Jack Black. That's a good celebrity, Jack Black. And she was wearing a bear coat. But Daniel Groders, you're playing. You can't throw him, man. That's good though. So she's with Jack Black. We're gonna say
ideas. What can I say?
We're gonna say she was wearing a pink tutu. Thank you, Laura Mueller. She was wearing a pink tutu with Jack Black when she developed a cure for every disease.
So she's Jack Black, you're saying?
No, she was with Jack Black.
Oh, she was with Jack Black.
Wearing a pink tutu when she developed a cure for every disease. And she was, here's a location, Florida. She was in Florida. It's going to be interesting. So Danny Carey's going to hold a press conference about how she was in Florida with Jack Black wearing a pink tutu when she developed a cure for all diseases.
How is she going to ask the questions?
We're asking the questions.
We're asking
But we'll take turns. Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, just pipe up, unmute your mic when you're ready to go and ask the question. And if you can let her know, Danny, that we're ready for Danny. Let Danny know we're ready for Danny.
Gotcha.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, thank you. We're still so happy and blessed to bring you guys in on this tonight. We got this together in the hopes of bringing you guys live entertainment that you're not getting right now in different ways. And thank you for being patient with all of our technical glitches. But this is the first time we've done this. We've never played.
I feel like half my face is on the screen.
We've never played improv games over a webcam before. It's crazy. But we know you're at home. You're not able to work, most of you. And a lot of my extremely talented performer friends are not able to work as well. So we're happy to hit you up here and connect with you here, Facebook Live, through Zoom. And again, if you have the means and are able to throw any tips to any of our performers tonight that are sharing links, we'll be sure to share those links in the Facebook video, but I know a couple of us have them floating around on the screen that you can see when they're performing. So if you're able to do so and you're enjoying this tonight, let us know through that form of giving back. And also just let us know feedback wise if this is something you'd like to see on a regular basis while we're all on this safe at home order. And heck, we've never had more availability than right now. So maybe we can make this a regular thing.
Saturday nights.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the amazing Danny Carey St. Germain to the press conference.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've got the first question of all. How did you do it?
Well, I can't say it was easy. I worked really, really hard for many years to accomplish this task. Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah, thank you. So Danny, I'm wondering, what sort of study did you do for this? Like, where did you go to school to learn this? I know that your research partner went to the School of Rock. I'm wondering where you went.
Yes, they did indeed go to the School of Rock. I had some, I was actually homeschooled growing up, and my college education came from the School of Geology. So very similar to the School of Rock in another way.
A question here real quick. My name is Danny from the Babylon Rag.
Hi, Danny.
I was curious, do you feel that your tenaciousness was part of what caused this to happen?
Well, tenacity is very important to me. I am a very enthusiastic person by nature, and so I do think that played a major role in who I am today.
And speaking of roles, your partner in this major accomplishment, well, he clearly went to the School of Rock and was very tenacious. He's taken on many roles himself. Some were shallow, some, I don't want to steer you towards the stars, not that shallow. But
wait, now don't go talking about Jack Black like that. He is a very reputable, lovely human.
Mm-hmm. Right. Can I ask a question though from this Danny from Entertainment Tonight? How is it you were able to find that new movement with him?
Well, we've known each other for a very long time, and we love to dance together. It's one of our favorite pastimes.
So do you
So
two?
would you say now you both love to dance? What you're saying? So you would say you love to dance, and Jack Black likes to dance too. So the two of you like to dance together. So the two of you like to dance together. Is that what you're saying?
I am. Yes, we often wear ballerina tutus while we dance the tango, which is interesting because the tutus sometimes run into each other.
Yes.
If I could ask you a quick question, I would like to know what is your, did you ever think, coming up with a geology background, that you would be able to help so many people with that information?
Well, rocks are all around us. They're very important and to the structure of our lives. So I was hopeful that I would be able to help people through my partnership with Jack Black and our dancing.
Let's not get too stuck on your flexibility and your partner. While we appreciate that you and Mr. Black were wearing your dance clothes when you made this amazing development. I mean, you didn't just address what's going on right now. That's very important, but like you took it on a much broader scale, and not to mention you did it where our elderly like to settle. Just speak on that for me.
We did work very hard to cure coronavirus,
as well as
with in the elderly community, and unfortunately, that's not been done yet. But
well, I think you're being too humble. I think you really need the credit for that too.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I'm
actually kind of wondering, however, why did you decide to conduct your research where you did? I mean, you could have done it anywhere around the globe. You could have done it on sea or land or anywhere. Why would you decide to do it
where old people go?
Yeah.
Heaven is a place on earth.
Oh yeah, but
let's. You know what? Can I just dive in here? Most people call that place that you're at is America's wiener. Would you want to speak to that?
Well, Florida is and Disney World, in fact, are some of the most iconic. Have some of the most beautiful beaches, and obviously it's an iconic location. So we did feel that would be a great place to really, get our engines revving.
Yeah, so it would be a great place for you and
Jack Black to
wearing
tutus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and curing coronavirus.
Well, let's not just focus on COVID-19. Let's talk about the bigger picture. What you guys did, the whole picture overall,
just to save the world in general,
right?
From all diseases.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. That is quite a big accomplishment. I am very proud of that. Yes.
So, if you could just for a moment tell us why we're celebrating you again today.
Well, Jack Black and I, we got together in Florida to cure the world of all diseases, and we did it while wearing tutus. What? Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Danny Carey. Danny, take a bow.
Dylan, every time I open my mouth, you'd hit the exact same thing, which is cool.
That was hard. Although I'm really glad that you got Jack Black to me first, because that one That was good. The tenacious, that was very good. Thank you for that.
Not to mention all the rock references.
Yes, that was a definite good cue. But then two people said tenacious, and I was like, oh, okay.
Sorry, I had to use a W word. I didn't mean to get so dirty tonight.
Wiener.
Oh, wiener.
Wiener.
That was good. So was it Florida? It was Florida, not Disney World.
Correct.
Okay.
Florida, yeah.
All right.
I was trying to give you the nod from Sparked. It's where old people go.
Oh.
That's all right.
I did not catch on to that.
That's okay. Still, you did an amazing job. So let's all, the rest of us, put our microphones and cameras on mute. And while everybody's at home, give one more big hand to Danny, because that's really hard. I know from experience. That's a tough game, but I love it. It's one of my favorites. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, returning to the stage, Mr. Dan Franklin. Dan.
Am I back? Am I here?
You're on, bro. Take us away.
Dude, there I am. This is perfect. Well, first off, a lot of people said that they couldn't see my sweet little sign back here. So, is it backwards? I think it might be backwards. Can you read backwards? Hope you can. Anyway.
It looks good from here, buddy.
I'm the Danimal. That's me. Or I'm PayPal, the real Dan Franklin. And so I was going to do another song for you all, but I thought that it might be more interesting to have a little bit of comedy, and not for me, but live coming to the stage, making his comedy debut is my son, Pierce Franklin. Here, come on in. Oh yeah, perfectly awkward.
Oh no.
Yeah, here, why don't you tell him some jokes, Pierce?
What do you get if you cross a giraffe and a porcupine?
A giraffe and a porcupine, I don't know.
A 30-foot long toothbrush.
30-foot long toothbrush.
How do you light a fire with 2 sticks?
With 2 sticks? I don't know.
Make sure one of them is a match.
Oh, I get it. What else you got?
Little monster, should I eat my fries with my fingers? Mommy monster, no, you should eat them separately.
Ooh. You got any more?
Why did the nurse sneak past the medicine cabinet?
I don't know, Pierce. Why?
Because she didn't want to wake the sleeping pills.
That's good. That's good. Well, we got any more? How about one more?
Will you remember my name in an hour?
Pierce, of course, I'll remember your name in an hour. That's silly.
Will you remember my name in a minute?
Well, yeah, you're my son, of course.
Will you remember my name in a second?
In a second, Pierce, of course, I'll remember your name.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You didn't remember my name.
Oh, you got me. Ladies and gentlemen, Pierce Franklin.
Give it up for Pierce. How fun to have our kids in the show, too. At bedtime. Crazy. And as I mentioned before, if you're just joining us for the first time, this show, the live version at least, was developed and formed for a lot of us who are trying things for the first time, trying to stand up for the first time, trying to improv for the first time. And at most of our shows, we try and feature someone who it's their first time up. And in the spirit of Paulie's Picnic, we do that. We're not successful every time at getting a new person up there, but this is someone I'd like to introduce that I've been wanting to get on stage, but for some reason she went to school like across the country, and well, she's not in school right now. So she's gonna sing a song for us, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a nice warm welcome at home to Miss Katie Dobbs.
Hello, everybody. So I'm back from the tundra, and I I'd love to sing this little song for you guys. So without further ado.
There's a boy who works at Starbucks who is very inspirational. He is very inspirational because of many things. I come in at 11 and he smiles and says, "How are you?" And he smiles and says, "How are you?" I could swear my heart grows wings. So today at 11, I decided I should meet him. I decided I should meet him in a proper, formal way. So today at 11, when he smiled and said, "How are you?" I said, "Fine, and my name's Katie." And he softly answered, "Hey." And I said, "My name is Katie, and thank you for the extra phone." He said his name was Taylor, which provides the inspiration for this poem. Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So I'd like to get my nerve up to recite my poem musical. He would like the fact it's musical because he plays guitar. So today at 8:11, Taylor told me he was playing in a band down in a village in the basement of a bar. And he smoothly flipped the lever to repair my double latte. But for me, he made it triple, and he didn't think I knew. But I saw him flip the lever, and for me he made it triple. And I knew that triple latte meant that Taylor loved me too. I said, "What time are you playing? And thank you for the extra skim." He said, "5 because this triple latte was on him." Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. I used to be the kind of girl who'd run when love rushed toward her. But finally a voice whispered, "Love can be yours if you step up to the counter and order." Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So many years my heart has waited. Who'd have thought that love could be so caffeinated? Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him.
Thanks, guys.
That was awesome. Great job, Katie. Everyone give it up for Katie. I hear you. Applauding at home. Katie's mom, Gina, has been a stand-up performer with us in several shows since we started. And it's always been a goal of mine to get her up on stage. And thank you. That was so good. And on stage in your own bedroom. Like,
Thank you for having me.
of course. We'll have you, when things return to normal and we get back on a real stage, we'll have you back on stage when you're not in school. Promise. Next, we're going to play a game called Good, Bad, Worst. And this is a game that we enjoy playing on stage at pretty much every picnic. So I'm going to invite Daniel Groders, Danny Roque, and Danny Carey St. Germain back into the room. These are a panel of experts. So if you're watching on Facebook Live, please, we've got experts here that can answer pretty much any dilemma that you need advice with right now. I'm going to let them introduce themselves as they go. But if you got a problem at home, you need some advice, go ahead and comment here in the Facebook page, in the live stream, what kind of questions you would have for our panel of experts that can give you the best advice ever. The gimmick, of course, with this game is somebody's going to give good advice, somebody's going to give bad advice, and somebody's going to give the worst advice ever. So I know we've got Danny and Danny. Do we have Danny? Yeah, we're all here.
You sure you don't want to add Dan into this? No? All right.
Do we know who's good, bad, and worst?
Well, that's what we're going to figure out as these questions come in.
Oh.
I'll leave it up to you guys. Does anybody have dibs on anything?
Can we just... Oh, I was just thinking we were doing it in order that you listed it, so then I would be worst.
That works for me.
I like that.
Cool.
So Daniel's bad, I'm worse, and Danny's the worst?
Yes.
Can we just call me Groot for the rest of the night? Everybody just call me Groot, please.
Okay.
He is Groot.
You guys look strange from here.
Here we go. Let's do Groot, Roque, and Saint Germain. So I'm fine with switching it up since we're like all sitting at home on our couch. Everyone that's watching, as far as like how bad it gets. So instead of good, bad, worse, it could be bad, worse, absolute worst.
Terrible. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
All right. So
play this.
Who's the mildest?
I'm the mild. I think that's for this one. I'll be mildest, and then it's Rogue and Saint Germain.
Roque is gonna be real bad, and
Carey
Saint Germain's gonna be
the worst.
Can you handle it,
It's gonna
Danny?
be great.
Okay.
Guys.
Hey, Danny, can you handle it?
Yeah.
Can you handle it?
All right.
Danny Carey needs some light on that lovely face of hers.
Oh my
I can't even
goodness.
see her.
All of you with your just... I have no light in my house.
Okay, so
pay a bill.
I'm gonna start the game now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our advice panel, in which we have three of the world's greatest experts on all of your troubles here to answer your questions. We have Danny, and Danny, but I will let them introduce themselves. And we've reached out to many of you on a live stream here online to see what's been ailing you at home. And looks like some questions are streaming in. So the first question I will pose to the panel here is the first one I've got here. And it says, what do you do when your spouse eats too many pickles?
I am Daniel Groot. I have a master's in ophthalmology, which helps in this scenario. When your spouse eats too many pickles, the best thing, actually, the wild thing that you wouldn't think to do is give them another pickle. It's worked best for me. Danny Roque.
Thank you, Groot. Next panelist, please.
Is that it? This is Professor Schwinkenheimer, and I've not heard that device before. What I would do is take the pickles and stick them in the same juice as the jalapenos. See, because when you're expecting a pickle and you hit the jalapenos, that will freak your body out. That will make your tongue hot and spicy and unusable, and you can keep the pickles for yourself.
Thank you. Second panelist, Rook. Third panelist, Carey St. Germain.
Hi, everyone. My name's Danny. I'm a social media influencer. So, this is actually a question that we get all the time. It's so funny. You'd think, like, who actually likes pickles? But it turns out everyone likes pickles. So, what you should probably do is, if they've eaten like too many pickles, so they're going to be really swollen. So, because all of the sodium, right? So, what you should probably do is sterilize your sharpest knife in the house, and you're going to need to drain the fluid. So, just give them like a little, like a cut, right? The incision should be on the arm here, and then maybe one on the face because the face does bleed a lot. And it'll just like kind of help drain out all of the excess fluid from all of the pickles because the sodium and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That is the greatest advice I've ever heard. Thank you, panel. Our next question coming in. How do you prevent yourself from going crazy if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're stuck at home for weeks on end?
Oh, well, that's a fantastic answer. And normally, if it's just going to be a week, what I prevent myself from getting crazy is counting your dumps. But if it's going to be multiple weeks, it's good to not only count them but categorize them and their consistency, and also the shape and volume. Like I said before, I'm actually a entomologist, smologist. So it's very important that I pay attention to that. And, with the health concerns these days, you want to make sure that the volume, shape, and consistency of your dumps. Pardon me, some peppercorns in my office here. You just want to make sure that you have a solid control of what's going on in your epithelial region.
Thank you, panelist Groot. To our second panelist.
Yeah, Dr. Strekenheimer here. Yeah. What you should do is redirect the energy. Redirect the energy. Do not drive yourself crazy. Pick a neighbor and drive him crazy. Have the locks on his front door changed. Rearrange his cactus in the front yard. Take his hose and move it to the backyard. Redirect the energy.
Okay, I mean, I gotta say, I kind of like what panelist two had to say, but I would take it a step farther and like just leave your house. I mean, who wants to stay inside all the time anyway? And it's not good for your health to like stay indoors or like in your own backyard. Like you need to mingle with other people, like spring break 2020, right? Oh, gosh, this whole like staying inside thing is just ridiculous.
That is the worst advice I've ever heard.
Thank you.
On to our next, I don't know if it'll be our final question because I'm having a good time here. And we're not really that behind considering we started 10 minutes late. Panel, we have someone wanting to know if I'm rapidly running out of toilet paper, what would you suggest?
It's a fantastic idea. Question, I should say. I've had multiple ideas, as this is a very hot topic on my blog that I'm writing about, as well as my podcast.
Oh my God, you have a blog?
Yeah, I started a podcast as well. It's called One Sheet Per Day. So if you were down to a 1 sheet per day situation, you're going to have to use the 7-fold technique, which I outline in my blog. It's called Get That Thing, or it's going to stink. So there's a 7-fold technique. If you are totally out, that's when you need to start looking for palm fronds. Very important. Palm fronds are a fantastic source to clean, and then a touch of aloe vera. That's what I suggest.
It's very natural.
Hmm.
Why not tell nature to be more natural? If Mother Nature's calling,
Aloe
hit her
vera is a
back.
beautiful plant.
Hit her back with more nature.
You could even get some nice salve out of it instead of using it for its other purpose.
Panelist 2, panelist Roke.
Now, Dr. Schwinkenheimer here. Yes, you happen to just hit my area of expertise. You say, who does not have publications in their bathroom? The toilet paper's gone? Paper is paper. Yes, get out that Costco line. Yes, where is the Ralph sale paper? There's not a Stater's Brothers near you, but guess what? They send the publication, Vipe, Vipe, Vipe.
Thank you, Schwinkelheimer.
Schwinkenheimer.
Sorry. Panelist Saint Germain, Carrie Saint Germain.
Lisa, actually. So I this is kind of embarrassing. Like, I don't normally talk about excrement. So basically, my advice is don't eat anything with fiber. Don't drink coffee. I know it's so hard to give up, but like, seriously, if you don't have any toilet paper, then you just can't poop. You just, I can't believe I said the word. You just can't use the bathroom. You're going to just have to hold it. Like, I cannot, I can't even imagine what you're going through. Like, what if you actually had to, and then there was nothing there? Like, what would you even do? You just have to
Not
hold
what
it.
you're going through. It's what's going through you, sister.
I see what you did there, but no. So yeah, nothing with fiber, nothing at all. So basically, I don't even know, like milk and what else doesn't have fiber? I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Paper.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yes. This is all very good for public in such moments of disarray in our country. We turn to the experts. And you'd never disappoint.
That's the question? What's the question?
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. We haven't got a whole lot of questions because I think most of the public that's watching live is just reeling from your answers. Excuse me. Finally, I'll just go ahead and we'll leave you with this one. How do you keep your own cats from killing you at home?
This is an important question. There's been some studies that I've read on that have not quite helped as good as you would think. Catnip in your pants is the worst idea. Let's start there. If you're going to start having bad ideas, catnip in the pants is a bad idea. If you want to keep them from killing you, don't use the P word on them because that makes them crazy. As well as not allowing them to lick your toes. Once they get a touch of the toe on the tongue, they get rat shit crazy. And that's when they start, and then it just eyes are getting eaten out. Next thing you know, you're hanging out with Batman on the top of a mountain or city.
That was that was advice. Next, panelist
Dr. Schwinkenheimer here. You know, I'm more of a dog person, I must tell you. But if I had a cat and I thought that my life was in danger, I would rub. Well, we have a 2-story home. I'm upstairs right now. I would rub cat food all over the walls downstairs, allowing the cat no time to make it upstairs. I would be protected in case of a catastrophe. See what I did?
It's very nice.
Lisa,
hi.
we turn
Yes,
to you
hi.
to save the world from cats.
Well, like Dr. Schwinkenheimer, sorry, well, you just have to just hashtag me on your Insta. As you can tell from my Insta, I'm totally a dog person. So I I'm not saying you should kill your cat, but like, if you think your cat's going to kill you, like it's a kill or be killed situation, right? So, I mean, I'm not saying you should do it. I would never advise you to kill an animal. But, I mean.
Everybody get up. Ladies and gentlemen, here for our performers, Danny, and Danny.
Really like giving horrible advice, turns out.
Does anyone see my goatee?
Oh.
Ditto.
I was really appreciative that you shaved half your face halfway through the show.
Probably just your camera.
No. You full on, what is that movie? Robin Hood Men in Tights does.
Yeah, people have been commenting. I'm watching some comments on the live stream as it goes. People are like, Danny's shaving his beard off. And I'm like, well, it's not Danny Carey.
No.
It's not
Although,
Danny Schroeder's sister.
maybe. No,
I like playing Pong in this thing.
That's amazing. All right. Okay, so tonight has been a big night of firsts. And Danny, and Danny, go ahead and mute yourselves there because we're going to do another first right here, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, our first virtual Paulie's Picnic, first virtual stand-up performance comes from, one of the best that's ever graced the stages of a Paulie's Picnic. And anybody who knows him and has seen his work would definitely agree with me, I'm sure. You can catch him if you enjoyed his work here tonight. You can catch him tomorrow night. He's got a gig. And check out his PayPal and Venmo links here if you want to throw him a tip, because like I've been saying all night, so many of my amazingly talented friends are just out of work right now. So if you're blessed enough to be able to do so, let's help our friends out here tonight and help us keep doing the thing we love and providing great entertainment. I wouldn't put someone in front of you that I didn't think was amazing. And this guy right here, he's got a huge heart and he's just amazing, hilarious, so talented. Ladies and gentlemen, even if you're sitting at home, put your hands together, give it up for Mr. Dylan White.
Well, this is embarrassing. Sorry, we have to wait and see if he shows up. Oh wait, here he comes. Never mind. You were all expecting to see Dylan perform tonight. And then you get me. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan White, yay! It's really weird doing this without an audience. Yeah, a virtual stand-up show. Did you see what I just did there? I have never had to touch my face so much in my life until I was told I couldn't. They're saying, please don't touch your face. And all I want to do is this all day long. And I feel like we're all kind of like that right now because we're just trapped at home and there's nothing to do but touch our faces. Please don't take it any further than that. I assume a lot of people out there are watching a lot of Netflix. I've watched a lot of Netflix. And I can't decide what they mean because text tone doesn't come across in a text. So whenever it asks if I'm still watching, I can't decide if they're, being considerate. It's like, are you still watching? Should we continue? Or if they're being just really judgmental about the fact that I'm watching so much Netflix, like, are you still watching? Especially considering some of the shows we could choose on there, because once you burn through all the good ones, that's all that's left. But I do watch a lot of Netflix now, and I have really mixed feelings about Netflix because it was great at first, but I feel like it's now every time I watch a Netflix show, because now we're binging entire shows, and I feel like every time I do, I'm getting through the show so quickly. I'm getting to the end of a relationship every single time that I do. It's like a breakup every time the show is over. I know it's still there and I don't want it to break up, so I just stop seeing it less and less, hoping I can avoid the breakup, so I'll stop watching the show. But eventually that last episode's going to come and I'm going to be devastated. I'm not going to know what to do. I mean, I know I'll find another show. I'll find a rebound show is really what I'll do. So, I got really invested. So I go into this rebound show thinking, look, I just got out of a long-term relationship with this other show with several seasons, and I'm just really not looking to get serious with another show right now. I certainly don't want any drama. That's for sure. So I want a show that will make me laugh, maybe have a little action adventure, some mystery, a little romance. No children and family. I'm not looking for that in my Netflix relationships. So look at that. See, I just knocked that down. This is one of the hazards of doing this online. So I just want to find a show that, will agree with, what I'm choosing. So I'll pick, I'll start watching something just casually at first, just a casual relationship. An episode here, an episode there. Then the next thing I know, I'm not talking to my friends anymore. I'm not watching any of my other Netflix shows. I've become exclusive with yet another Netflix show, and we start getting involved, and so now I'm exclusive with another Netflix show, and then it kills off one of my favorite characters, and my relationship status with goes from in a relationship to it's complicated. And I start getting like mad at my show. I feel like it betrayed me, but it's there for me all the time whenever I want it. It stays up with me all night. It makes me laugh. It makes me cry. It makes me feel better when I'm sad. It's there for me when nobody else is. But, just like every other show, it's gonna end. And you can see the end. All the signs are there. And so you think, I'm just gonna end up in another funk again. So maybe I'll do something drastic and I'll get back together with my ex. I'll watch one of the shows that I've was watching before. And you do that and you find out it's just not the same. Well, I mean, the show's the same. They haven't changed at all. The show's exactly the same thing as it was before. I've grown, I've moved on, but my old show, nothing is different. And I get to the point where I've seen so many Netflix shows, I feel like I'm going to be like one of those women who's like, that's it. I'm done dating men. I'm only going to date women now. Well, that's Hulu. And it ends up becoming just the same thing. It's all the same crap. So I listen to a lot of 80s music. Listen to a lot of music. I will say I listen to a lot of 80s music. And I just want to tell you this story tonight. Because I grew up, I'm a child of the 80s. I love all sorts of 80s music. And they have these great 80s tribute bands now. And so they'll play like, either a song from a particular artist or songs from just, the 80s. And there'll be these great tribute bands. And there's one amazing tribute band that me and a bunch of friends of mine wanted to go see. So they've been touring all around the world. They just got back from Europe and they played in Berlin. And I thought, this is a big country. I'll just go west and go see them. And my friend, Frankie, goes to Hollywood a lot. And, he likes to relax at the beach and feed a flock of seagulls. And so I invited him to go with me on this journey. But he couldn't leave till Tuesday. So instead I invited, the Smiths, the Thompson Twins, the whole Motley crew. There's so many of us, we didn't want to take all of our cars. So we figured we'd, all go outside and just take one cab. So we went outside to do some cab hailing. And then we realized that we aren't going to fit in one. So we figured we needed a van. So we did some van hailing, which was fine at first, but like halfway through, they changed drivers and it just wasn't the same after that. Anyway, we got out to California and one of them, was really missing his pet. So he just wanted, a dog, that went bow, wow, wow. And he said, hey, let's go to the pet shop, boys. So we did. It wasn't your usual pet shop. It was kind of an exotic pet shop. They had incredible exotic animals. They had a leopard that you could get, but it was kind of deformed. So it was marked down. It couldn't hear. It was a deaf leopard. They had all these blow monkeys. And I was thinking, maybe we get a couple of those, but they eat so many bananas. I would have had to buy them by the crate. It would have been I would have been in excess of bananas. It wouldn't have been a real Bananarama. Anyway, we're in the store. I meet this cute little blondie. She was also a hairdresser. And I kind of needed a haircut at the time. So how much for a haircut? $100. That's madness. But she needed the money. She had this really twisted sister. I said, you too? Yeah, she was on Skid Row. She was in real dire straits. She got bit by a white snake that she bought at this particular pet shop, and she needed the cure for the poison because it meant the difference between her being dead or alive. Hold on. Goo. Sorry, excuse me. I'm fine. Don't worry. So anyway, we go to where the band is playing. It's this very private club there, and they had bands from all different, cultures of music. They had, 60s culture, 70s culture, 80s culture, 90s culture. It was a real culture club. It wasn't open to the general public, but there wasn't much actual culture there. Everyone was just talking. They just talk, just a bunch of talking heads, just people with real simple minds. But at one point, these men without hats, wearing these really psychedelic furs, started picking a fight with us. During the day, there are these men at work at the power station, but at night, they were these real beastie boys, And I didn't want to fight because I'm yellow. But I figured, hey, when in Rome. And the clash was epic. There were guns and roses. These guys were some real violent femmes. It was not a quiet riot. Finally, wham! The police came in. It was a sting. They had a warrant. They were going to, put the squeeze on us. The fix was in. They were going to arrest us, take us down to jail. They were all going to take our prints. And I knew they weren't going to put us in a soft cell. It was going to be, all Metallica. And my friends were so scared that they cried. And, I had no tears for fears, but they asked me, they wanted to know what I knew about these guys. I said, hey, I'm no rat. But it turns out they were really just looking for some missing persons. And I said, aha, you're not trying to bust us. You're just pretenders. And I thought, what a cheap trick. I have no idea if anybody's even still watching, but thank you very much.
Can you imagine, first of all, how hard it is just to do stand-up, to write stand-up, and then to perform it when you have no feedback from the audience of how it's going? Dylan,
that's how a lot of my shows go anyway.
I can't wait for you to see all the comments that streamed in during your show here, your 10 minutes. Oh my God, people love that, as they should have. It was brilliant. Dylan, let's all give it up for Dylan. Dylan, great job. Say something so we see your screen again so we can get your Venmo.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see my screen right over here. My Venmo and my PayPal is at It's Dylan White. That's also my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, follow me on Instagram. Everything's at It's Dylan White. And thank you so much. And again, I want to chime in too here. Everybody's thanking Paul for putting this together. I want to throw my thanks into that for this virtual picnic, for all the picnics he's put on. They're all so much fun. And for him to come together, get us all together. And he threw this together seriously within like the last 48 hours. He put this together and figured out how to do this for all of us. So once again, thank you, Paul.
It's absolutely my pleasure. I'm so happy to be able to do it, especially, like I said earlier, now since everyone's available, and everybody's looking for ways to get new entertainment and to support their friends. If you've seen anything you like here tonight that you like, the streaming has been free, but if you want to throw tips at PayPals and Venmos, hopefully our performers will continue to give those as we take the last turn of our show here tonight. Dylan, thanks again. And you're performing again on a live stream tomorrow night. Where can we find that?
There's a link on my Instagram. I'm trying a new platform. New to me. I just discovered this platform called Stage It. So it's with something like that, and it's mostly for musicians. So it's going to be interesting to see how it works for, like, say, a comic. What is Groot doing?
That's Rogue, I think. Oh, no one else.
No, I'm looking at Groot.
Oh, yeah, no one else can see that, just us.
Okay. So it's mostly for musicians. So like here we're asking for people, who can tip or whatever. With Stage It, you can basically, it's like buying a virtual ticket, but it's not really a ticket. There's the link to click to get tickets, and then you buy notes to be able to purchase your ticket. I'm doing it as a pay what you can. So I think it's like a minimum of 50 cents to be able to see the show. So please do tune in tomorrow. Links on both my Facebook and on my Instagram. So that'll take you directly to get access to my show, and it will give you all the info from there.
Awesome. Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.
One more hand from home for Dylan White. Now, as I mentioned, we're on the last turn here, but we've got plenty of show left, probably about another 20 minutes at least. So thank you guys for being in. I know we've been going for 2 hours strong here, but that's usually how our live shows go anyway. We get it all in there, and it's a lot of fun. And you're pretty much exhausted by the end of it. But I want to welcome back to the stage, the virtual stage once again, his final song for the evening, one of our featured musical performers tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome back Mr. Mike.
Am I here? Hey, everybody. Hey, Corona crew. I just wanted to go ahead and put this up again. If you want to donate to PayPal or Venmo, same handle. It's Mike West Rocks. Thank you so much, Paulie, for doing this. I think this song is like perfectly appropriate to play right after Dylan's stand-up here. I hope you mentioned this band in there. I'm sure you did. If you did, it probably did really fast, but feel free to sing along, y'all. Here we go. Just a small town girl in the lonely world. She took the midnight train going big. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. She took the midnight train going big. Sitting in the smoky room, smell like cheap perfume. For a smile, they can share the night and goes on and on. Darling, on strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. There's shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Begging anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some win, some lose. Some don't seem to lose. All the movie never ends. It goes on and on, on and on. Strangers waiting up and down boulevard. There's shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't believe it. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Jesus, people know. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Jesus, people know. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Jesus, people know.
Thank you guys very much. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow night, 7 to 9, right here on Facebook. Look me up, Mike West Rocks, at PayPal and Venmo. Thank you so much, Paulie, and everybody else. This was awesome. Thank you.
Give it up for Mike. Mike, thank you so much. I'm giving you a big round of applause from home here. Again, like, it's just amazing. Like, he and I worked together 20 years ago in a restaurant. I think I was a busboy. He was a server, but he would play his guitar as people were eating dinner. And I'm so glad that we're still able to get together and perform together. I mean, this is the first time in like 20 years. But I just got to say thanks again to everybody. We're not done yet. We got some more improv, some more music coming for you. But I'm just watching the live stream, and we got people tuning in from all over the world. Hi, Melissa Valdez. Hi, Bob Ashley. So this is awesome. Like, we've been doing Paulie's Picnics for years, and just been able to do this in a room with a bunch of very supportive people. But of course, nobody wants what's going on right now to be going on right now. But while it is happening, this is so great. We're just so blessed that you guys are joining us here tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock and we still got 75 people watching, which is still more than capacity in the room on the show when we could be doing a show in a live space without social distancing or staying safe at home. So thanks, guys. Hopefully this is something that we can keep going during this time when we all are being told to keep apart. We can join together here. And thanks again, Mike West. Again, that's Mike West Rocks at PayPal and Venmo. Next up, we're going to do an improv game. So I'm going to invite Dylan, Danny, Todd, and Dan. Sorry, let me repeat that. There should be 6 players. Dylan, Danny, Dan, and Todd.
We should really, change our names or something.
Groot.
Sorry.
Groot.
So Groot, Todd, you can unmute yourself. You're in this
Groot.
game.
Groot.
So we've got Groot, Todd, Carrie St. Germain, Rogue, Franklin. I'm gonna bounce out. So we've got a grid of 6 here. We're gonna see how this works again.
Wow.
Bless you.
It's faster than shaving.
How many people are still in your house right now, Mr. Sneezer?
Mine? Oh.
Yeah.
How many in my house?
How many people are you infecting?
How many bodies?
Oh. All right, I'm going to stop my video. So we've got a grid of 6. And so the name of this game is Questions Only. If you have watched any sort of improv show or Who's Line, you know it. We're going to go clockwise. So what I'm seeing on my screen, clockwise is...
I write it down.
Yeah, good job. We're starting with Groders. Next is Roque.
Great.
Right. Starting with Groders. Next is Roque. Next is Franklin. Then Carrie St. Germain. Then Dylan White. Then Todd Stubbs. So again, Here we go. Groders, Roque, Franklin, Carrie, White, and Stobler. That's the order that it's going in. Oh boy. And if you need help, I'll jump in and help you out with my voice. But so the name of the game is asking questions. Doing a scene, asking questions only. And we're going to start with Groders and Roque because you guys are first. How about this? Every time somebody gets out, I'll scream out the last name of the next person.
That's a great idea.
Great. Perfect. Here we go. We're working out the kinks. So starting with Groders and Roque, questions only. I didn't get anything from the audience, so I'm going to say Walmart. Go.
You think they sell these at Walmart?
Why wouldn't they?
Can you
buy
play
one.
that thing?
Oh.
Dan, you're not playing yet.
Yeah, no, Dan should have been right after me.
Okay.
Oh!
Hang
Let's
on.
Time.
Really well.
Let's
It's 2 at a
focus.
time.
Two
All
at a
right, all
time.
right. So check it out. Yeah, you guys got it. So two
Oh,
at a
just
time.
2 at a time till
And
one of
then
us is out.
When
I knew
somebody
that.
gets out, then we go to the next. So when somebody gets out, I'll call out the last name of the next person.
Oh, gotcha.
So we're starting with Groders and Roque. We've had enough of Walmart at this point. Let's just go ahead and
Yeah,
jump.
2 big questions.
We're gonna jump to the ticket window at Disneyland.
Am I starting again?
That was your question? Good.
How do you know if it was my question or not?
Is that a real question you're asking me?
Are you in line to get tickets?
Is there any other reason I would stand in this ridiculously long line?
Why would you go to Disneyland at this time?
You mean because they're closed?
How do you expect to get in if you're just standing here for a ticket, but they're closed?
Do you not see that tree right next to the gate?
Why don't you take your happy ass home?
How do you have any idea that I don't live here?
Do you even smell what's going on over there?
You think the smell's coming from there?
Groders is out. Next up is Franklin.
I can't see him. Is Dan there?
Paul, are we still talking about Disneyland?
You can change the scene because you're the next one in.
Oh, I see. Do you like sci-fi novels?
You mean like Edgar Rice Burroughs?
Do you like William Gibson?
You don't mean that hack that's still writing today.
You don't like hacks, do you?
You really have to ask that question?
Well, have you read Neuromancer?
That story that just goes on and on with no real ending?
Well, you've seen The Matrix, right?
Who hasn't seen The Matrix?
Well, you know Neo?
You're asking if I know him personally?
Is he the one that was Keanu Reeves?
He's the one that took one of those pills, isn't he?
What was the other pill?
Wasn't it blue? You're asking if I know him personally?
Wasn't it red?
I thought we determined that.
What was Morpheus all about anyway?
Annie. Roque put on a strong front. Moving forward is Dan Franklin, and he's going up against Danny Carey St. Germain. Go ahead.
We still playing this game?
Yeah, go on. Let's get Todd in here.
One hit.
All right, Franklin is out. That was good though for a minute. Next up is White. We've got Carey St. Germain versus Dylan White.
Let's get Todd in here.
How are you able to defeat him so quickly?
All right, Franklin is out.
Kill the microphone if you aren't playing. That's what's going on.
We got it. We took care of the situation. We'll start again. Danny Carey versus Dylan.
I was asking, how are you able to defeat him so quickly?
Well, didn't you hear the question I asked?
What was the question you asked?
Are we still playing this game?
Is that the question to me or the question you asked?
How are you not understanding what I said?
Could you be more clear in your answers?
Well, I wonder if you are not listening very well.
That's a statement.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. All right, last match of the game is going to be Stubler versus White.
You ready for
this? I'm supposed to go first?
Which one of us went first?
You don't know who went first?
Did you talk or did I talk?
Are we still talking?
Are we asking questions?
Why are we even here?
Do you want to go first?
Do I have to?
No, because I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Todd Stubler, last in, last out, the winner. And yeah, while you're sitting at home, just having a big hand for everyone who just played that game. That's a hard game, and it's a lot of fun to watch. But when you're in it, it sucks. And so, bringing back our musical performer, Joy, one of our featured musical acts this evening, for her last go of the party. Is she still around? Yes, there she is.
Right
Joy,
here.
welcome back. We love you.
Thank you. Well, my second song, also known as my last song, is going to be from a musical. If you don't know the musical, I don't want you to know the context. I just want you to take this at face value as a song about the therapeutic properties of a 7-Eleven Slurpee. I've been through 10 high schools, they start to get blurry. No point planting roots, cause you're gone in a hurry. My dad keeps 2 suitcases packed in the den, so it's only a matter of when. I don't learn the names, don't bother with faces. All I can trust is this concrete oasis. Seems every time I'm about to despair, there's a 7-Eleven right there. Each store is the same, from Las Vegas to Boston. Linoleum aisles that I love to get lost in. I pray at my altar of slush. Yeah, I live for that sweet frozen rush. Freeze your mind. Suck on that straw, get lost in the pain. Happiness comes when everything numbs. Who needs cocaine? Freeze your brain. Freeze your brain. Here for a hit. When Mom was alive, we lived halfway normal. Now it's just me and my dad. We're less formal. I learned to cook pasta. I learned to pay rent. Learned the world doesn't owe you a cent. You're planning your future, Veronica Sawyer. You'll go to some college and marry a lawyer. But this guy's gonna hurt when it falls. So you better start building some walls. Freeze your mind. Shove in the eyes, get lost in the pain. Shut your eyes tight to it.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, give it up for Joy Dorco. Joy, come on back. Wait.
Sorry, I ran away. I ran away too
It's
fast.
okay. Let us know how we can tip you again.
Oh, well, it's probably not very visible, but I have a Venmo at justjoy.dorco, DORKO.
Thank you, Joy.
Thank you.
You're so amazing. And again, if you're just joining us, it's almost 10 p.m. and we've still got more people on the live stream around the world than we ever were able to have in one room, infecting each other and being contagious. So thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone who has joined us. We've got a couple of improv songs games left and one last musical performance before we go. We're going to invite you guys right now to start to, first of all, if you're Danny Roque and you're still in the chat group, go away, unplug, don't watch, don't see anything live. We're going to play Party Quirks. So if you're watching live, go ahead and comment on the live stream.
Hey, I've unplugged, but let me know through the messenger when I have to come back.
Can somebody or one of our stage managers do that? That would be amazing. So you've seen Party Quirks if you've been to an improv show or you've watched Whose Line. Danny's going to be hosting a party and each of us have certain quirks and we're coming to his party and he needs to figure out what our quirks are that are in order to invite us to leave. So if you're watching, please put something on the live stream here about a quirk. I don't know how many of us are going to be playing. Jump into the stream if you're going to be playing, but give us like a crazy quirk or somebody's like crazy cat lady or acts like Tom Cruise or just like crazy things. I'm sure most
maybe
of you
not
have seen this
something
game.
super physical.
Right.
Yeah. This is going to be a tough one to do on here, I'm pretty sure, but not that we can't do it, but it'll be.
I like the idea of impersonations, though. That might work out.
Okay. I've someone who loves Stephen King books. Is anyone in the group able to rock that?
He has one.
That would be Dan Franklin.
Okay, so Dan Franklin loves
Got the book
Stephen
right in
King
front of him.
books. Oh, we're getting some good suggestions here live. This is great. Thanks, guys. Somebody's addicted to shoes.
I could do that one.
So Dan Franklin loves Stephen King books. Danny Carey is addicted to shoes. Somebody acts like a mom.
Oh, I can do that.
Todd?
I'll do acts like a mom.
Do we want to just call it like soccer mom? Dad?
Sure.
Or we'll just call it that. Thank you, Angelica. That's a good one. Somebody thinks narcoleptic penguin. That might be hard to do.
That one you'd have to act out.
Yeah.
Someone who's enjoys their beverages out of baby bottles.
I have to have one, I think.
That'd be tough. Someone with no bones in their neck.
Oh.
I'll do that one.
Oh, get it.
All right.
Okay.
That makes me
Who
laugh
called
at the
that?
sound of it.
Danny
Like, I'm gonna
Brody
get the
called that?
scrum. No, Dylan called it.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Dylan has no
Read it,
bones in his
please.
neck.
I like that one. That's good.
Someone can just freeze things. Who's left? I think it's
It's me. Apparently I'm freezing, Dr.
Well,
Freeze.
it's between you and I think.
Oh,
Gets
So,
angry when someone asks a question. That's funny.
I'm not even down there yet.
oh.
Okay. Speaks in riddles. Someone who can only speak
Chirps
in
when they
riddles.
get nervous.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me
funny.
get that one.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
This
okay,
is going to
so-
be so hard for him to figure out.
Chirps when I get nervous.
Can you really do that, Danny?
Oh yeah, dude.
You're good?
Yeah, chirp when I get nervous. Oh, dude, I was born for this. I remember when my mom birthed me that's what she said I should be like, and then it didn't happen.
That's weird. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it in gallery mode, but when you're out, turn off your camera, and then when you're in, turn on your camera. So when you knock on the door, turn on your camera, and when you're out, turn off your camera. Let's just go through it again so everybody remembers what our quirks are. I freeze things when I touch them.
I have no bones in my neck.
I'm obsessed with shoes.
Acts like a mom.
I chirp when I get nervous. Just practice.
Franklin is muted, but he's
Stephen King.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with Stephen King. Dan, I'm trying to unmute you. You might just want your privacy at this point. It's after 10.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that smoldering photo. Big shout out to Rachel Brogan for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's let Danny Roque know that he can come back, and everybody else turn off your cameras.
Who's first?
I'm just going to leave the room.
Right.
Paul, do we have an order to come back in?
Nope. When you turn your camera on, you will come back in. We're
Okay.
just waiting for Mr. Danny Roque to come back in.
Okay,
but
I'm in.
Okay, so
By the way, this is often done with seeing what the people are doing too. So this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Before I open the door to anybody.
So good luck. Again, if you're not in the scene right now, go ahead and turn off your camera. I think Dylan, you need to turn off your camera, and Dan Franklin might need to as well.
Ooh, look at that.
No, I have the smoldering photo.
Well,
you do indeed.
Oh, okay. No, you're
well,
good.
Maybe
you're
we
good.
have to mute as well.
No. You're good. You're good. I'm trying to watch on my phone and watching the computer. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to leave the room, and Danny, you're going to start the party. Danny Roque is going to start the party, and then some people.
And how many people are showing up to this party?
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Have a great party,
BYOB.
Bro. Bye.
BYOB?
Yeah, howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I love you, these BYOB parties.
Do you now?
Where's your B?
I actually just finished mine. I was drinking margaritas.
Oh my God! You have this?
The Shining? Yeah. Well, yes, I do.
I love this. Can I just read this for a minute?
Are you a big Stephen King fan?
How did you know?
Well.
Oh, you have this? This sucks.
Oh.
This is great.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take this to go.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What are you? Okay.
See you later. I'm gonna take my B and go.
Really? You seem to be quite the critic.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Did I ruin your door when I knocked?
I don't know. I can't see you just yet.
Oh,
hello.
Hi. I'm sorry if that warped it or anything, but is this where the party is?
It is indeed. How are you?
I'm doing well. Do you have any drinks that I can enjoy through a straw?
So you want to drink all your drinks through a straw?
Okay. I could drink it like a dog, or do you have a beer bong? Could somebody help me with a keg stand? I want to enjoy a beverage, but I'm having a really hard time making friends.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hi. Oh my God. I love your outfit, especially the shoes. But you know what? Like, excuse me, sir with the blue shirt, can you hold my purse? Can you? What
If
did
you
you
want,
just do?
I'm sorry. You probably wanted your funds to remain liquid, and now they're not.
Well, that was ridiculous. Like, keep your hands away from my feet.
That isn't Midas, is it?
Sorry. No.
No, if it had turned to gold, I would absolutely sell it
Yeah.
to get money
good
to
idea.
buy more shoes.
Would you like a cold beverage?
Are you asking me or a new guest?
Very refreshing.
Well, glad you're enjoying that.
Either way, I'm going to need you to do something about my purse. And then if you're offering an ice cold beverage, I will take one.
Okay. Just leave your purse in the sunlight for a while. It should be better. I'll get you.
Ding dong.
Howdy.
Hi, dear. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Are you doing well?
Yeah, well, so far.
Oh, that's wonderful. This place is a mess, sweetheart.
Oh, wow.
I mean, come on. Pick up
I
once in a
blame that
while.
last guest.
It would be nice, okay? Do you still with that girl? You still with that same one?
Well, yeah. The last time we talked, I think was the same girl.
Because I have someone. My friend Grace has a daughter. She's gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
I think she'd be
You
perfect
sound like
for you.
You sound like my mom. That's amazing.
So glad you could come to this party.
Yeah. So I was wondering if, like, I know it's kind of weird to ask, but like, does your girl have like a closet or anything that I could just kind of peruse? I really love to take a look at,
Every purse she has?
Well, no, I mean, I don't really care so much about purses. Like mine was like a good one, so I'm a little upset that this guy ruined it.
Consider it an asset that will be good for a while. Not everything I touch turns to gold, but it preserves pretty well. I think the person who just came in might need some help.
No, I'm fine. What's wrong? I just want to thank Danny for having me over. I'm having a really good time.
Hey, where are the bones in your neck there, buddy?
Oh, wow.
Bye.
Makes it really difficult to drink when.
Do you have any bones at all there?
No, I was just hoping you might have some place I could like prop up. I'll go find a couch or something. Thanks.
All right, cool.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What's wrong?
Oh my gosh. You just touched that table and I
don't even talk about it. We could play some air hockey.
Oh.
On the
Okay,
table.
well, had you touched the couch earlier? Because now there's all this like water on the floor.
Okay, well.
And it's getting close to my shoes and I'm going to freak out.
You need to stop being so hot.
So is everything you touch turns to liquid? What's the deal with you?
Well, no, it's not liquid because my purse is still like a purse. It just is stuck.
She once had liquid assets, but now they're
Yeah, whatever. Are you like
He's just got to let it go, okay?
Didn't I see you in a Batman movie? You're kind of like Mr. Freezy.
I'm touching your face. I'm giving you an ice cold COVID.
But you're not Mr. Freeze, huh?
He is. He's gone.
Good.
Hopefully my purse will unfreeze at some point.
Ding dong.
Oh, great. Hi.
I heard this is I heard you had a party here.
Uh-huh. You sure you should be associating with other folks? You don't sound so hot.
No, yeah, I'm good. I love parties. Is there a lot of people?
No, it's just kind of the three of us right now.
Oh, so like a lot of interaction. Chirp.
Yeah. Wow. Chirp, you say? That was different.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Hi. Hey, Danny.
Hi.
Oh wait, that's weird because it's both of you.
Okay. That's. Oh my God! You stepped on my foot. These are like my favorite shoes.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, those are really. It's really nice shoes. They look expensive.
I know. Well, they are. They're super expensive. I love all pairs of shoes. They're they're my favorites.
Cool.
You're not a Kardashian, are you?
Oh, no, but I wish I was because then I could buy all the shoes in the entire
Oh
world.
my God. You're not a centipede, are you?
Oh, no. I only have 2 feet. I'm a normal human.
Hey, Danny, how do you like my shoes?
Oh, your shoes are dirty. Can I clean them for you?
I guess that would.
Yeah, I'll just get a rag. Hang on. And some alcohol wipes. Do you have? Oh, you probably don't.
Yeah, no. No.
Boy, if you sound a lot like Big Bird, but I don't think that's who you are.
He seems really nervous to me. Just
no,
anxious.
I mean, it might just be you and shoes. You get me. Here,
shoes
I like your
nervous?
headband. I like your headband.
Oh, thanks. Well, I mean, think about something you love. Like I love shoes, and when I think about shoes, I just think about how much I love them. And so maybe that would make you less nervous if you had something that you love.
Yeah. One time I loved Cher.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
Embarrassing over here too.
I mean, like, do you believe in life after?
Oh, you wait a minute. You aren't Sonny Bono.
I don't even know who Sonny Bono is.
He loved Cher.
Hey, I'm sorry. As your neighbor, I would just like to ask you to keep it down. This girl over here that seems to really
love.
Sure.
She seems to be really
like I love them more than anything in the world, and I can't stop thinking about them at any point in the day. So.
Oh, just a shoe aficionado.
Yes, thank you. Could she leave?
Oh, wow.
I'm just trying to get some sleep. And how about the guy who does the thing when he feels what?
Nervous?
What? No.
The chirp.
What?
You know what? If I knew, I probably wouldn't tell you right now because I'm enjoying that too much.
Well,
I'm sorry.
As your neighbor that freezes everything I touch, I just need to tell you that gentleman who chirps when he's nervous needs to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did great, Danny. That was really hard. This is not an easy game to do without being physical.
What an impossible game to play over the webcam. Now we know this for next time.
Yeah, let's go with that.
We're learning. All right.
I'm going to play the game I know, Pong.
We got just one last solo performer, and that's Mr. Dan Franklin's going to send us home before our wind down game. Wind down.
I think I should do a solo.
Wind down.
Wind down game.
Wind down.
Let me put you in.
And are we going to do a duet on this one?
Yeah, let's Bye, Dan. I'll see you later with your ocarina. It's cool though. Wow. Hi. So earlier today on the Instagram, I put out a little story and I said, hey, throw me your song requests for tonight. And I got a lot of requests for something that I actually did a live stream last night with my friends Stephanie Wall and Alex Suarez, and we did this song. And I was like, I can't do it because we did it last night. And then Dylan White came out with Kermit. And I thought, it's a sign. And we need to be doing this. So it's a song called Rainbow Connection. And I actually recorded this song with a saxophone player, a friend of mine, Jason Fabus. And it's a really nice recording. And if you want it, just send me an email. I want you to have it, and I will send that to you. But for now, let's all have a nice sing-along. I want everybody at home, you guys know this song. Let's all sing it together. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, no illusions. Rainbows ain't got nothing to hide. So we've been told some choose to believe it. I know their own way to see. Someday we'll find it. Rainbow connection. Lovers, the dreamers. Who said every wish be heard and answered? Wish on the falling star. Somebody thought, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do you think I see? Someday we'll find a rainbow connection. Lovers, the dreamers, and me. All the thunder and snow. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling your name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the younger sailors? Voice might be wanting to say. Neither to sounds to ignore it. Something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. Lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da 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 da.
That was really great, Dan. I think you did it better than I ever could.
Hey, thanks, Kermit. How's things going with that pig friend of yours?
It's complicated.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for Dan Franklin. Dan, what is your give us your PayPal and your Venmo again if we want to send it to?
I thought you'd never ask. It's right here. My Venmo is the Danimal, a nickname in high school. And then my PayPal is the real Dan Franklin.
Thank you, Dan.
Imposters.
And to the rest of our performers tonight, stick around. At the end of every show, we try and get a group shot. I know we had like a wrap-up game to play at the end here. I just don't know how that's going to work or be any better than Dan's wrap-up here. Stick around for a second if you can for the photo. If you're still with us, we've still got 70 people here watching us. And again, that's more than is capacity in most rooms that we can perform in when we're usually performing. I said at the beginning, people have been coming and going, dipping in and out of the stream. This is uncharted territory, not only just like a performance style like this, but we had no idea how improvisational comedy would go over a webcam in a Zoom conference room, and it's indicative of the time that we're dealing with right now. When you can't go out, you can't give each other a hug, you can't get together in one room. We need more than Netflix. We need more than just popping in DVDs or surfing the internet. We need personal touch, and hopefully you got a little bit of that tonight with our interaction here online. And just keep in mind, please, that while I know so many people who are watching and our audience members are out of work because of what's going on, so many talented performers, most of my friends are just finding themselves in this world where every one of their jobs is gone right now. So if you are able to, if you have the means to throw any tips at any of our performers who were here tonight, we'll be sure to share their links on the Paulie's Picnic Facebook page if you haven't seen them here tonight. But thank you for joining us here online in this crazy digital age where it's super frustrating that we have to stay inside all day, but how blessed are we to be in an age where we can reach out to each other in this way. My daughter took a piano lesson yesterday. She took a dance lesson this morning. And while, again, we don't have that connection, at least we can find new ways to get together like this. So if you enjoyed your time tonight, let us know. Send us some feedback, comments, or otherwise. And thanks again for everybody for hanging in. It's been a 3-hour show, which it usually is when we're all in a room together. But I had a blast. I hope you did too, and maybe we'll do this some more over the next coming weeks. Hopefully not months, but we have to take care of each other. And in times like this, sometimes, like, as counterintuitive as it feels, taking care of each other means not being together. And that sucks. But here we are. So thank you guys for being here. We're going to take a big group picture. Everybody who is still online, activate your cameras. I think the only person who's not here is Mike West. Oh, there he is. Cool. And we have our group photographer, Matthew King. There's so many Matts and Mikes and Michaels. And here we go. Group photo. Everybody for the win. I hope you got that, Matt. I'm sure you're making some snide comment about how, of course, you got it at home. But here we go. Thanks again, guys. Thank you, cast. And
thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Paulie. Love you, brother.
Ready? Thank you, Paul.
I love you guys. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
All right. Good night.
Bye,
Great
gang.
job, everyone.
Good night.